Hi, let's go.
Hi, cool kids. Welcome to the Big Zen Tarot. Today we are looking at Cancer's energy for the upcoming week. So, right in the middle of your reading, Cancer, I see the Page of Cups. Now, this Page of Cups energy is telling me that you are at the beginning of some creative venture. Probably it is an artistic thing, or probably it might even have to do something with philosophy. But I see you having a lack of boundaries at this moment, Cancer. I also see you in this energy where you can be easily distracted by your emotions. So be mindful of that, Cancer. Next, we are looking at your blocking energy, which is depicted by the Magician. So, guys, probably there you are in a place of your life where you have things available to you, but the skills which you need, the specific tips and tricks and the skill set that you need to move forward in life, you are in the process of developing it. You're not quite there. So that is the reason that the Magician is coming out in your blocking energy, because you have everything you need, you have the desire to do the things that you're supposed to do. However, you are still developing the skills. Here also, with this Page of Cups energy, I'm getting the same message that you're in the process of developing your skills. These can be your creative skills or artistic skills or some sort of skills which you are really interested in growing, and you perhaps want to start a venture on the basis of these skills. So I see you in the initial stages of developing the skill within yourself. Next, we are looking at the energy that you guys are seeing yourself in, and here we have the Queen of Wands. So Cancer, I see that you're optimistically confident about what you are and what you're doing at this point. You are absolutely driven. You are looking at your goals with full passion. You know what you want and you are going to get it. You absolutely know all about it. Even though here in your main energy, I can see that you are in the process of developing these goals, but perhaps you are in full swing to move forward. You want to develop it with utmost passion and sincerity with this Queen of Wands card here. However, what you are ignoring right now is this Seven of Cups energy. So guys, there are a lot of possibilities which can happen for you. Probably you are over fantasizing and you are not as skilled as you expect. So please be very mindful of investing your money in certain ventures where you are not fully prepared to do so, where you're not fully equipped within yourself to make things happen. Don't get too overflown with your fantasies. You need to have a discretion between what is practical and what is not. I see you in this imaginary energy and you are not paying attention to how imaginary it is. You probably think that you have a lot of options and they all might work for you. But Cancer, I am being called to tell you that, of course, not all of these options, some of them can be really lucrative for you. But, there are also some options which are not the best for you, and you are just a prey to your imagination by taking these options. So be practical. Take your time to understand that how much work you need to put into this new venture that you're trying to start off. This might as well be, an opportunity of love, or this might as well be a place where you're applying for a new job and you're feeling very optimistic about it, but you feel like there's a lot more on your plate. Trust me, there's half of the options that you feel are available to you. So be very, very practical and very mindful, Cancer. Don't get flown with your fantasies. In your recent past, I see you coming from this energy of a lot of change. I see that there have been some drastic changes in your life, which you look back at and don't feel the most comfortable. You feel like you don't even know how did you come through that time, how did it happen for you. And because I can totally tell that this specific time, this five swords time, which is in your recent past, has been very traumatic, you know. These changes didn't come easy. These changes were extremely scary, and now that you look back at them, you are unable to contemplate that how did you even come out of that horrible, terrible time in your life. But soon, in your near future, I see you taking the time to rest. I see you taking the time to recuperate. I am seeing you taking the time to relax and rest and let go of all these traumas that you have faced in the past. You are going to relax for a little bit. You are going to go through in your mind whatever that you have experienced in your life so far, so that you can take the best possible lessons from your experiences forth in your life. You are really distracted by your emotions, Cancer, at this moment, and that is a little bit of a bothering energy for me right now. Because, see, when you are in such an important period of your life and you are distracted by your emotions, clearly this Seven of Cups is popping for you. You are going to think of possibilities which might not even happen, you know. This can not only be in a positive way. Probably you're not thinking positively. Probably you're thinking negatively too about yourself. Probably you think like you wasted some time, or these changes probably you thought were good enough for you, but you don't think that they're good enough anymore. And you know, this energy which you are in right now, it is not going to be helpful at all to you. You know, if you're distracted by your feelings and your emotions and your thoughts and whatever, it is not going to give you a serene space for yourself to analyze what is actually going on. You are getting distracted by your own feelings at this point. So very soon I see you in this great energy where you really need to rest your mind. You really need to rest these thoughts which you've been having, so that you can see the light. You know, this guy is lying down and the church is right here, but all he can think about is these swords. And swords represent mental discomfort in his case, because they're right over his head. But he doesn't understand that the church light, the church art, the church beauty, it is right here next to the swords. He just needs to remove these swords out of his head and just look a little bit on the side. That is all he needs to do. So right now he's resting so that he can close his eyes for a little bit and take out take away his energy from these swords, so that he can see more beautiful things which are going to come forward in his life. And the same thing you are doing right now. You probably are too polluted by the swords energy, which is uncertainty, not being clear mentally, feeling scared, not feeling confident in your own skills, probably not even good enough for the work that you're trying to do. But when you lie down for a little bit, when you take the rest that I see you taking in the future, you will get there. You will understand that these are the things that you need to work on. You will recognize that, okay, fine, these skills are not the best asset that I have. Probably I can work the things the same way, but instead of doing it myself, I can probably hire somebody who can do it for me. Or probably you can realize that the emotions that you're getting distracted by, they're not even worth it, you know. Like, it's just an illusion of your mind, whatever thoughts that are coming to your head. And I feel like I really need to remind you once that you are not your mind, you are not your body, you're not your thoughts, you are your soul. So you are beyond all these things. Your soul has traveled for millions and millions of years, thousand lifetimes. I mean, not if not thousand lifetimes, a couple of them, I'm pretty sure. And it has got you to this moment. Probably you're feeling like you're not ready for certain things, but you've already done those certain things. That is why you're feeling so confident in life right now, to be able to take those things under your wings so that you can put in some work in there. So don't feel scared. Just take your time to relax and take your time to look things from a different perspective. See, obviously, you cannot change the facts which are known to you, but you can always change your feelings towards those facts. You can always change how you look at things, and you can make it all better with just a little bit of understanding. In your state of mind, I see this 10 of Pentacles card. So, Cancer, I feel like your mind is full of ideas where you want to build a stable environment for your family. You're trying to make the kind of wealth which is generational, which can be passed on to your kids, which can be passed on to the kids of your kids, and you are trying to make a solid foundation with your mindset. You are in a space in your life where you are absolutely focused on your goals, and you are also extremely family oriented at this point in your life. And this perfectly correlates with this Queen of Wands energy, the energy that you guys are seeing yourself in. You are absolutely focused, Cancer, and that is quite amazing. But see, with these changes that have happened in your life, you haven't come out of this era of your life as easily as you thought you might have. You've moved on from this part, but certain emotional scars or certain emotional trauma, it is keeping you a little distracted. And this, for realizing this specific thing, that this is where you're going wrong, you have to rest, which I see you doing anyway. We've spoken about that. Next, we are looking at your person's thoughts for you. This is the person who's on your mind romantically. So, Cancer, here we have the Lovers. So, the Lovers talks about a lot of passion, a lot of cooperation, a lot of harmony, a lot of balancing energy between you and your partner. Your partner feels very lucky to have you in their life. They feel a lot of passion for you with these little flames behind the guy in the picture, and they also feel very addicted to you with this snake wrapped around the trunk of the tree. The angel is blessing you guys with more understanding, more cooperation, and more love. So I see you being in a very happy relationship, and your person feels exactly the same. Next, we are looking at your hopes and fears, Cancer. So, here with this Eight of Pentacles, I feel like you fear being impatient. I know that you've been trying to put in the work, I can see that, but you feel like you might as well go impatient if the fruits don't come to you soon enough. And Cancer, this is exactly what I'm talking about. These feelings of anxiousness or curiosity, which is not healthy, can only be released if you actually take some time to reassess, to retrospect. Why are you doing it if this is how impatient you're feeling about it? If you are putting in the work, my advice to you is to keep putting in the work. You have already sown the seeds. Now it's your time to keep watering it so that something grows out of it instead of getting impatient, Cancer. So, my advice to you is to be consistent instead of losing your patience, and for that, you have to stop being so centralized in your mind about your goals. Of course, you need to be consistent. Of course, you need to be driven to put in the work that you're supposed to put in. But do not get impatient with the results, Cancer. That is a very, very, very important message that I'm getting for you guys. You might be doing your best, but everybody's path is different. Probably you saw another person doing the same work as you, and you saw that they got the results much sooner. So you are being impatient about this specific thing that you're trying to do. Now, what happens with that energy is that you get extremely impatient and you just go like, fuck it, I'm not seeing the results. Why am I supposed to invest in this shit anymore? But that is not the right attitude, guys. You need to keep investing little by little every day. You need to keep watering whatever it is that you have already sown, so that you see the best results for yourself. All right. Next, we are looking at the final outcome of your reading, which is represented by the Page of Pentacles. So, guys, very soon I see you understanding that you probably don't have the best knowledge which is required for you guys. So, you are going into the student energy. You're going into this place where you want to learn to have the best possible understanding of the things that you need to know before you move forward in whatever you're trying to do in life at the moment. So, Cancer, good luck for that. This is all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you resonated with the reading. And I'll see you next time. Bye.